Hello everyone, welcome to Builders of Egypt. This is Iron Fist here. I have been... this was a game I had in my wish list that I wanted to give it a try. I saw that it had some mixed reviews. I did not go through all the reviews, but I do... And what I know about this game is that the game is somewhat similar to Pharaoh game. So let's see how it looks and see if what folks are saying it's fair or not. But to give this a go, we're going to start the campaign. So I've never tried this game before, so let's go. Alright, so let's see. The ruler of Upper Egypt, King Narmer, conquered Lower Egypt and united the kingdom of the Nile. Now the country needs a capital. King Haha. Narmer's successor sends you to Memphis. Alright, where's that? Memphis here? Okay, that must be right there. To supervise the construction of this magnificent city, a political, administrative, and religious center, which will become home to the royal family and, thanks to its monumentally, will strengthen its authority. All right. So like some things do resemble some of other games. So let's see. So on the conditions to win, we need to gather 600 pottery, 500 bricks, 50 dwellers, and have 5 of prosperity. All right, let's give it a go.
The first Egyptians established arable fields, mainly for spelt, barley, and date palm, because their meals were based on bread and beer. Cattle, pigs, sheep, and goats were reared, but most often tasty and nutritious fish of various species supplied by the Nile was eaten. Continuously developing craftsmanship supported the development of agriculture and breeding. Thanks to the brickyards, which produced sun-dried mud bricks, the local population could build their first houses and workshops. In the early period of Egypt's development, also bakeries and breweries can be considered as one of the most important workshops. In order to gain hard-to-reach goods, the Egyptians established business contacts with their neighbors or colonized areas where they could extract valuable minerals, metals, and stone building material. For this reason, sailing was developed and the necessary ports built, thanks to which the Nile became a nourishing artery, facilitating the exchange of goods and the receipt of raw materials from remote quarries. From the earliest times, an important aspect of the life of the Egyptian city was to defend it. As a result, defensive walls were built and armies strengthened to protect city dwellers from marauders who would dare to resist the will of the pharaoh. Min, the first king of Egypt, was told by the priests that he had ensured Memphis against the floods of the Nile by building the dam. So if to this mind, as they tell, the first king of Egypt, the fenced arm of the Nile, turned into a permanent land, he established there a city, which is now called Memphis, and dug a lake around it. From the outside, from the river to the north and to the west, because to the east, the Nile itself is the border. In addition, he built the temple of Hephaestus in that city, which is great and worthy of mention. In this way, the Greek historian Herodotus, who lived in the 5th century BC, reported on the beginnings of the town of Memphis. The aforementioned King Min is called in other sources the mythical Menes, while the Egyptian texts call him Narmer or Aha. Both rulers have deserved for their country. Narmer, the last pharaoh of the Zero dynasty, united Upper and Lower Egypt. and his son Aha.
Alright, there's a lot of text. I was not expecting this. And I'm not sure if it is my computer or not, but it is a little bit shaky when it's scrolling down by itself. I don't know. We'll see. Interesting history lesson here, but it kind of feels like a lot to start the game. But let's start the game itself and see how it looks like. Alright, Memphis. There we go. So, the ruler of Upper Egypt. Oh, we already read this. Yeah. Okay, so it's a little bit repetitive, but I guess it's okay. Okay, so here we'll learn the basics. Great. So, click on the right arrow or press the spacebar. There we go. So, in ancient Egypt, the idea of currency was unknown. The work was paid with bread. There we go. To simplify this mechanics, treat this resource as the cost of placing buildings. Okay, so bread is our money, and it shows up right over here. There we go. And what does it say there? Because in such a situation, you will not make sure you do not run out of bread. Because in such a situation, you will be able to further your settlement. Okay, so. Not forget. Okay, not a fan of these all caps letters there. But yeah, so never run out of bread. Okay, cool. So, settlement development should start with the design grid of streets. Okay. Alright, grid pattern. I'm okay with that. So, okay, let's see how this moves. Moving away. Yes. WD, we're good. Middle mouse to rotate. Alright, great. Scroll wheel to go up and down. Alright. Okay, remember that the first basic resource is water, so it is best practice to build a settlement along the river. Okay, aye, sir. Alright, what are we gonna do first? Our roads. Okay, so it tells us to... can I just do that? Huh. Oh, I cannot start the road from a road that already exists. I need to start it from an empty place. Okay. And then click to get it down. Oh, I don't need to keep on click pressed. That's great. You can just go all the way there, and you go all the way here. I think I got everything. Good. So now, they want me to build a house. Okay, so let's do that. How many houses do you want to build? 12. Right here. Can we... Is there a way for us to rotate? Let's see, R. R, yeah, R rotates around the cursor. Okay, cool. And we do have areas. Okay, can we... 1, 2, 3, 4... wrong place. Oh, didn't let me build it. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it's a hard tutorial. You need to put things exactly where you're told. Okay, got it. All right, we have everything. Escape. Yes, escape removes the thing from the selection. Okay, do you already have people here? I cannot move things around. Okay. Cannot move the screens. All right, so while placed correctly, houses will allow inhabitants to move in. Okay, I did notice that they purposefully left like a space in between the houses. Not sure why that is, but we'll see. The speed and number of inhabitants will be influenced by the desirability. That's a horizontal bar in the property. Is it here? Oh, this is desirability. Okay, great. So when you click on it, as discovered later in the game, this is not an easy to achieve. You'll be very okay. The arrival of first inhabitants will be announced by the message. Okay, let's go. Okay, next. Remember that you can always demolish a building. Refund depends on the level of difficulty. Note that removing a building at a later stage can be tricky, as you can shatter a delicate economic balance. Yep, makes sense. Alright, so now let's practice demolishing a road. Alright, so demolish. There's a big hammer for that. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay, it doesn't allow me to... Doesn't allow me to select, looks like. Yeah, I can only... When I click, it just deletes it. Okay, that's good. So your dwellers need to protect against the fires. So let's select the fire station. Alright. Oh, I guess I've seen this before. Oh, let's rotate it. So it is pointing to the two sides. There we go. Alright, note that... Click on the fire station. It has a range. So there you go. As this range, this is like very green here and less green on that side. Alright. It's a good idea to turn it. Fire station should be a small distance. Okay, sounds good. Okay, note that each house has its own range, which determines the maximum distance that the dweller can work. Okay, this is related to work as well. Where's the range? Oh wow, it's pretty big range. Okay, it goes all the way, swimming through the water till it gets there. Okay, cool. Harder to reach places such as mines, it is worth considering building a smaller settlement. Okay, I like the idea. All right. Oh, I did not realize the game was running. Okay, that's great. As you can see, like there's folks just moving around. There we go. Look at them. Whoa. Okay. All right. Okay, back to top. All right. Develop your settlement. You may need to upgrade the houses in order to provide more workers. Okay. And you need water. So you need to build a water well. Note that wells have a limited range. Okay. Make sure... Oh, it's just a range. There's no like limit on the amount of houses that you can have. Okay, so that's one. Apparently you want it here. I'm assuming that you want it somewhere else. When the well is filled, houses will level up as long as their occupancy is at 100%. So this will be downgraded to one of their levels if conditions... Okay, sounds perfectly fine. How are you? 13%. Like the fact that I cannot move this to the side is just bothers me. All right, next. So every settlement requires an activity in order to go. We can start with the production of the basic resources required for the houses. So let's build, it's asking us to build a clay pit. Okay. Let's see, clay pit. And the clay pit needs to be here, so let's rotate that. All right. Is there like any difference? No, there's no difference in colors nor anything. So in each production and manufacturing building requires workers. Your settlers are your workforce. Okay, great. Next. So production chains may sometimes require the extraction of more than one material. Such information is available on the left clicking the building. Okay, the clay pit doesn't need anything. Okay, I guess that when we get to the bricks, nope, here where production. When we get to the bricks, we'll see. So the potter requires clay, and the brickwork requires straw and clay, or straw or clay. It must be and. It must require both of them. Okay, cool. Let's see. So clay and straw are required for bricks. So it's and. So we need to do a wheat farm to get us some straw. Oh, I don't like to build in the corner of the street because that will not allow me to build what I want. Like if I want to increase. Oh, it doesn't even allow me to move around. That's interesting. I cannot get out of this particular position until I build what he asks me to build. Okay. Not gonna fight it. So stockpiles have an unlimited range. Oh, that's great. And this means that they can very well pick up products from anywhere. All right. Okay. That's good. And it doesn't... This option is... Okay, so it doesn't gather any wheat, but it exports it. Is that what it means? This means that you can very well pick up a product from anywhere. Right. This behavior can be controlled by left clicking. Okay, so we can say that we don't want it to gather wheat. Okay. All right. What are they gathering? What do we have here? Clay. All right, so it's picking up clay because we have clay enabled here for it to gather. All right, sounds good. So in order to complete, we need the brickworks. Okay, let's do that. And right over here. And also, since we're here, we want to do bricks and also some pottery. Is this something that they require to move to the next tier? I'm assuming so, right? They need water. But so there's no food. So the next tier is gonna be they will need pottery. Okay, that's good. Okay, some production buildings require specific conditions or locations. So wells must be built by the river, quarries by the hills, and woodcutters requires forests. Okay. Requires forests which may be depleted if you devastate the entire woodland. Wow, that's cool. So basically, trees are finite. All right. So remember that buildings with single production have connection to some road. Stockpile. Okay. So by the way, this is just like, this is the size of the wheat farm that we have. Oh, that's interesting. It's like very small. So, and maybe you can pluck another one here and there. Cool. So inhabitants require food in order to further their houses. Okay, that makes sense. Create a new production chain for food. Each subsequent upgrade of house has different requirements. All right, sounds good. So let's give them, I guess they need some fish. Oh, cool. You can build them wherever you want. And then we need a granary to put all our foods. Maybe I'll just turn it this way because it looks like that the majority of our food will come from there. And now we need a bazaar. Rotate again? No, we're good. This, I'm assuming it's going to pick up whatever wheat it has that is being created here. This doesn't tell us how much wheat it produces, right? It's not showing because maybe it's right behind there. All right. Products that be used in buildings. You can see the region map. So let's see. What is this? Oh, this is a map. Your settlement as well as every other settlement currently in the map. Okay, so there are some settlements that we cannot talk to yet. And that is okay. They don't show. Do they not show up? Oh, these names, are these clickable? No, these are not clickable. So where are those settlements that we can? Oh, there you go. Oh, they are like very small. I didn't realize that. Okay, so these we cannot talk to them. I was expecting like big names like this one. All right, great. Next, click on a settlement of Tinis, I guess, and see what they want to trade. So, nope, this is not it. It's right. Is it behind it? Okay, cool. Open a trade route with Tinis. Okay, trade route. There we go. But trade route, and it's gonna cost us 200 bread. So let's do that. And at the beginning of each year, the amount purchased on wares is reset. Okay, so you decide how much you want to sell per year. That's great. Trading route has been opened. From time to time, a trader or ship will come to the city. All right. Oh, you can check that on the icon on the economic tab. And in here, the goods are already produced, so they can be exported to Abydos. Okay, so our bricks. So what do they want? They want some bricks. So we could export to them some bricks, right? Can click to close the graphic. Cool. So they are importing that. which means that change your policy. So in our city, what we want to say is that we want to export, want to allow to export. Can we say like how much do we want to export or not? Okay, interesting. Excellent. If you want to keep bricks in a stockpile, in a specific stockpile, you can set it the option. Set it in the options on the information card. So there might be like a place where you say like do not export from here. Okay, I guess. It's strange because I would expect you to come here and say like I do not want to export more than X, but apparently that's not the way to go. So knowing the basics of the game, you can see the mission description, find statistics, if received information. There's a bunch of information here, but basically this is what we want. Okay, is that it? There are most essential rules of the game. If progress become available. Okay, close the region map. I'm assuming that nope, not escape. Economic. So there's a. Let's go back to our city maybe. Close the region map. How do I close the region map? Am I not seeing something? Oh, it's paused. Oh, that's cool. Oh, when you're in this view, it is paused. Oh, interesting. If I click in my city, okay, I can move the map with right click. Is this our city? No, it's not. Our city is right there. All right, clicking here. Pockety production, it's technology tree. Okay, there's a lot of things here. Oh, me pressing escape to get out of places. Okay. There are essentially if you progress through the game or will close the map. I'd love to. Can you tell me where that button is? Because this is not it. This is not diplomacy. Main menu. Oh. Can I click here or something? Close the region map. Okay. Oh wow. Is this something blinking that I'm not seeing? This might be something that must be pretty easy to understand after you do it the first time. But clearly there isn't much information in the screen. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm clicking all the buttons. So this is army stuff. Okay. Interesting. So it is running the time after all. I don't know why I have a plus. Okay, I don't have a plus anymore. Prosperity. Oof. Okay, really fighting this. Why can't I just go back into my city? Did I misclick something? Is there anything wrong here? Is there like any shortcut? Let's see. Settings. Keyboard and mouse. Up arrow, Q, rotates, row T. Space, it stops the game. M world map. Okay. Maybe M will take me out of world map. Okay, no. It was a good try though. Let's see. Full screen minimap, world map M. Accelerate time F, finances card, diplomacy. Let's see, G, show up, nope. M doesn't get in or out. This closes the tutorial. Okay. Alright, I don't know. Let me see. This is just the production chains. There's nothing here, nothing there. Mission descriptions. Okay. Go back to my CT, please. Can you please go back inside my CT? Go. Do I need to close the tutorial? I'm not 100% sure what I need to do here. Alright, just give me a second, I'll try to find this out. Alright, I don't know how to get back from there, so I just closed the tutorial to get us back to this. And this is what happened. Apparently there's a heir to the throne. Alright, has been born. Okay, I guess that's great. And Pharaoh marries Nathan. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm quite sure that something will happen, so I will lose the tutorial, but if we go back now, we can press M and it will show us the map again. There we go, and then we have we now have everything available again to us. So that's good. So now we still know what we need to do. So we need to export some bricks, we need to collect some pottery, and we have enough dwellers and that. So let's go for that. All right. So is there anything? Oh, look, new houses, bigger houses. Oh, desirability is low. Oh, I'm assuming that basically we could eventually just give it some more, like, what are you missing? Why do you think your desirability is low? Because there's a fire station near to you, because there's a house near you, the stockpile, and so on. What about you? Why are you unhappy? Because there are houses next to you. Okay, cool. That's the main complaint, I guess. I'm quite sure that there will be something that we will be able to make better with some sort of like a beautification. We could eventually just give them another well here. That would help with this house. This house is going to go up. They are all called houses, which is interesting. So I'm not sure if the problem with this house is the fact that it has other houses, or the fact that we don't have anything. So the trader arrived in the town and cannot find an available stockpile to trade. Oh, because there's nothing for him to trade, right? Like he's gonna get some bricks, but there's no bricks. Okay, that's perfectly fine. So do we have unemployment? We do have 1% of unemployment, which means that maybe we have like one worker available. Hopefully that will change when this this is full. How's our fish going? Our fish is going good, but we don't have folks for anything else. So authority, building, education. Okay, do we just need to wait at this point? So 2 main events. That's what we saw before. It was like both the heir and the marriage. Okay, so looks like that we are low in straw. Is it possible? So let's see. This gives us 1 clay. Does it say? Let's see if it has any information. Okay, so requires proper. Doesn't say how long it takes for it to produce anything. So it's a little bit hard for me to understand what are the things that we need. Is this like a 1-to-1, 1 clay peat to 2 one of these and one of those? What happened? Okay, something happened here. I was moved here, but I don't know what happened. Oh, Nile's flood. There we go. Nile has emerged. These banks and flood. There's like farms on it. Alright. Okay, sounds good. Production building is full. Which production building? Oh, the wheat farm. Okay, I'm assuming so, because there's both... Oh no, this is just building straw. Did he not get any wheat? Did we get wheat on the granary? Nope. We can tell it to collect any wheat, if there's wheat. And we can tell it to collect fish. Was it not collecting fish, the granary? And the bazaar will... It's option to order accumulation of stock. Clock is enabled, the building will only accept... It's okay, let me see if I did this correctly. Collect... Oh no, this is just... collect... Okay, sorry. This is gather. Collect is just to keep it in... keep it inside. Okay, that's good. So this should be the same thing. We can tell it to... Oh, just collect here, do not use it for anything. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, let's maybe hurry this a little bit. How are we in terms of mission? So we do not have any pottery right now because people, I believe, are consuming pottery. We are exporting a little bit. We have 3 folks that are unemployed. Are the folks unhappy for some reason? Just a simple fact that there's a house around them, it's making them unhappy. Right, but they do have food, they have, looks like everything. What about this one? Stockpiles, and there's a bazaar, and they don't like bazaars next to them. Okay. Alright, so one thing that I think I'm going to do, just so we can finish the mission, is I'm going to say I'm going to collect and do not allow any exports. And we should be pretty much hopefully going there. Alright, so let's just move us to 6 times. Okay, does this need anything else? No, it just needs clay. Oh, that's great. So we need some bricks. Do we have bricks already here? We have 200 bricks. That's pretty good. Okay, let's go. How are we? 500. Did we sell all the bricks? Are we done? No. We need 100 more bricks. There we go. Do you want to continue playing this level? No, thank you. All right. Okay. I think that's it maybe for today. Maybe I'll try this game a little bit more, like do 1 or 2 episodes more, just to go through a little bit more of the campaign to understand what this looks like. This game looks like. Till this point, there's like some things that were a little bit strange, like that beginning, the reading story, like the text just moving around. The not being able to leave the map screen. Not a fan of that. But maybe if you know how to get out of that screen, just let me know and on the comments below, and I'll take a look into it. But generally, it really gives a Pharaoh vibe. A lot of things are pretty much very similar, let's say. But we'll see. Maybe it will change a little bit in the future with the next missions. Okay, thank you so much for being here with me. Have a nice day, and I'll see you later. Bye.